Hello everybody. Today is Tuesday, August 25th. I'm in my little NV200 Camper Van conversion today. And yeah, it's Tuesday. That's kind of odd. Normally I'm a weekend warrior, but well, the little COVID economic thing finally hit me too and I got laid off. So first time in 23 years I haven't had a job. So what do? Get in my van and go have a little bit of fun. So Friday was actually my last day of work, and I'm in the waiting week for unemployment right now, and I'm going to be okay. You know, I'm going to be fine for a few months, and you know, it's still the COVID pandemic thing going on, and I kind of want to avoid the face-to-face stuff out there. So I got this camper van. I built it to go camping, so I'm going to go camping. I decided I'm going to go on the Oregon coast. The northern coast here is, I guess, it's just been inundated with people. There's a lot of people out of work right now, and it's been hot, and so there's just been way too many people on the northern coast, and I've been avoiding it. I made a trip over there a month or so ago, just a day trip, and saw it myself. There's just a ton of people there. So I'm heading to the southern Oregon coast. So my goals today are to get some miles underneath me and get out of town. Get out of the Willamette Valley. I'm not sure what road I'm going to take. I'm going to hit a wet rest area up here a little ways and pull out a map and see if I can find a small little road that gets me over the coast that I haven't tried before. Nice thing about Oregon is that many of these roads that lead from the I-5 corridor over to the coast, they usually follow a drainage or river of some sort, and a lot of them are just absolutely beautiful. And they also typically go through some forest areas in the coast range, and a lot of times you'll find campsites back in there. I might poke around a few of those and check those out tonight. We'll see. I'm running a little bit late to make it to the coast to be able to find a camping spot. I have found that if you're going to camp on the coast and you don't have reservations, which I do not, then you need to show up right now between 1 to 3 o'clock as people are checking out before all the first come first served campsites are filled up. Also, with so many people heading to the coast right now, there aren't that many campsites available from what I understand. In the northern coast, there's a lot of things that are even closed up. A lot of campsites, campgrounds never opened. A lot of the normal first come first served ones aren't open either. So this might be a little bit of an adventure to try to find a campsite. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you later. On the way to the coast still. Stopped at this little wayside area, Alderwood Wayside. I think I'm on Highway 228 or something like that, heading towards Triangle Lake. There's a little trail that goes over a creek. I'm not sure how far it goes, but it's kind of nice back in here. Lots of mossy stuff. It's kind of cool. So I really don't know where I'm going today on this trip. I just want to get out of town a little bit, and we'll figure it out when we get there, I guess. Here is Indian Creek, not far from Florence, Oregon. Just pulled over to take a little break. Managed to open every door on the van, it looks like. Nice little fire ring. There's a road right behind me that's not too busy of a road, but a little bit of traffic. Just feel like this might be a little exposed and a little too much of a party spot. So we're going to move on to the next spot. Well, this would certainly work as a good campsite. It's a little lonely down here, and I drove all the way to almost to the coast, that I might as well keep going all the way to the ocean and try my hand at one of the state parks, see if I can get into one of those. If not, I can come back here. I think I'm about 20 minutes outside of Florence, which is kind of the area that I wanted to head to. So we'll keep moving down the road. Check out all the rules here. Good Lord. The main one that sucks is this one right here, that all camping requires a reservation. You can do same-day reservations if the campsite's available, but you gotta call this number or get online. And you have to pay an extra $8 to do that online. This is camping on the coast nowadays. You've got to plan ahead. There's no dropping off. But maybe we can reserve online without too much hassle. But let's see what the sites look like. Checked out this Clear Lake campground, and there's plenty of sites available with a reservation, which I can make online, but the lake looks crappy. The problem here is that the lake at Clear Lake this is a Clear Lake on the coast. I know of at least 3 other Clear Lakes in Oregon, but this one on the coast is not much of a lake, and I don't see any reason to camp here. So we're gonna head down the road and check out the next spot.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow. And the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit. There's a new day to leave behind your troubles. There's a new day, and it will set you free. There's a new day to get you through your struggles. I will always think of you and me. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit. There's a new day, it is waiting for us. There's a new day and it will restore us. There'll be new ways. This is not the end.
Fan in the morning. Decent configuration. I've got my pillow up there, and this is a twin size bed. I was using a sleeping bag last night because it got a little cold here at the coast. I've been throwing a sheet underneath there just to keep the cushions all nice and clean. And then the front seat, ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna try taking this kayak out for the first time. A whitewater kayak. So I'm not sure how it's gonna do in flat water, but we'll give it a try. All right. Step one is a success. Not sure about this. Let's give it a try. Oh, it's wet. I'll tell you this much. It's gonna be a wet ride. Oh, yeah. It's got me out on the water. Alright, so this is Sutton Lake. So I've just been wanting to have some sort of a paddle device I can carry in the van and get out on the water a little bit. I kind of happened upon this little canoe, kayak. Did some work and traded somebody for it. It's actually a whitewater kayak. And it really doesn't want to track at all. Okay, so I'm gonna get out here in the wind and see if I can make any headway. And if not, I'm gonna paddle right back. This wind is just blowing me. That was a bust. There's no keel on there at all, so any wind just blows you sideways. Fun little unit, but not for me. So on to Craigslist. Have to find a different water toy. Actually, I got a stand-up paddleboard. It works okay, but it's a wet ride. And then I got a float tube that works great for fishing, so we'll go back to those. No worries. Alright, so it's Wednesday afternoon, about 4 o'clock. I'm in downtown Florence. Just went out and took a few little pictures, street photography type thing, but not sure if anything really worked out. But if it did, here's some pictures that came up. And after that, I'm going to head off to the campsite. I ended up getting a campsite at Honeyman State Park. So we'll go check that out and see how we did on ordering online. So you got to do everything. Reservations are required everywhere. So I hopped on my phone yesterday and did a quick reservation, and looks like it'll work all right. Not sure how level I can get, but we'll find out.
I don't wanna waste my time, no. Maybe you don't wanna know. You don't see what you have in front of you. Maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts.
I hope I can find a parking spot. This is Bob Creek, day use area on the Oregon coast. One of the pleasures of traveling during midweek. Got my own little private beach. I traveled from Florence, Oregon, heading north today, heading back home. But I'm in no hurry. You know, I've got the time off, so I don't normally have the time off to go and adventure around a little bit, so I'm going to do a little bit of exploring. Check this beach out, though. There's a creek over here. I just want to go over and check it out. Really got to pay attention to my footing, though. So the Honeyman State Park that I stayed at last night was okay. It was a state park, you know. Lots of kids running around, and the bathrooms were clean. Unfortunately, the showers were closed, and there were so many fires going on that it actually got to my allergies a little bit. And I kind of turned in early and just watched a movie in the van. So watched the movie The Lighthouse. Ugh, sucked. The NV definitely is not an off-road vehicle, but gravel roads are not off-road, in my opinion. So it does just fine. I want to be careful if I get any serious ruts and potholes and things like that, but this type of road, no problem. There's a surprising number of covered bridges in Oregon. This one is called the Fisher Bridge. Toasting up a little breakfast. So it's Thursday now, and I'm heading back to Portland. I left Honeyman State Park early this morning and did a little photography and made a nice trip home through the coastal range on a route that I hadn't done before. That was kind of fun. just kind of exploring around a little bit, and you know, a chance to get out and use the van and try some of the changes that I've done recently. And you know, I've got a whole nother list of things to update, change. So one thing I'm learning about this van camper deal is that you're never really done. There's always changes that you're going to want to make, and updates and little tweaks and stuff. And for the most part, everything worked all right. I need to work on my bed a little bit. I was a little bit uncomfortable each morning. I had a bit of a backache, but I think that's not related to the bed as much as it's related to Scott. So I got to work on that as well. I learned that traveling right now in COVID's tough. You know, it's not real friendly, and you know, exploring towns and cities and restaurants and museums and things like that just aren't really happening right now. So it's cool if you want to go to nature, but it's a little harder to do. Right now I got to get back and start looking for a job. I guess that's my next goal. Anyways, I don't know if there's enough for a video or not, but if there is, I hope you enjoyed it. And like, comment, subscribe, all that crap if you want to. Drop me a comment if you want to, but that's what's going on in Scott's World this week. So anyways, talk to you later. Out.